We have been in quarantine since March 10th of last year. We were in quarantine for an entire year before coming back to this space, and a lot of things have changed. Hey FFU fam, Carrie here. I am sitting in one of our conference rooms in our space. I do have my mask off just because we designated this particular conference room for the staff members when we have meetings, and I'm about to have like 5 back to back this morning. But today's vlog is the first of many from the FFU team, and that is because we are back in business. I mean, we were never out of business, but you know what I mean. We have been in quarantine since March 10th of last year. We were in quarantine for an entire year before coming back to this space, and a lot of things have changed. So I'm gonna try and give you guys a 411 and then also introduce you to the changes. First and foremost, Kevin Carter was our student program manager, and he actually left the summer before last semester, so last summer, in the middle of quarantine, and he kind of did his own endeavors. But Kevin actually rejoined us this semester temporarily to kind of help us run the accelerator and act in his last position until we can find someone as a permanent placeholder.
What's up FFU fam? This is Kevin Carter, and I am the student program manager for FastForward U. You might be wondering, what the heck is a student program manager? What did they do? And I'm here to shine a little light on that today. These days, my main role as student program manager comes down to managing the Fuel Accelerator program. Now, what is the Fuel Accelerator program? Keep asking great questions. The Fuel Accelerator is our marquee program designed for any late-stage student venture that wants to make rapid progress on their startup over the course of a semester. What do they get? They get funding, up to $5,000 guaranteed, with the chance to win $20,000 more at demo day. They get weekly workshops where they do masterminds, where they hear from JHU alumni entrepreneurs. They get one-on-one mentorship with some of the best minds around that are in their specific field that they're trying to enter. And they get held accountable through OKRs, which are objectives and key results. It's a methodology for goal setting, goal tracking, and measuring your success. So we do all of this each semester with between 5 to 8 teams, and we just make sure that they're able to get where they need to go. And that's what makes my job so fun, is that I get to work with these teams week in, week out. I get to see the progress that they make. I get to see their first sales. I get to see the other awards they win outside of a program. And this all culminates in a demo day, which is happening April 22nd. Mark it down. The event should be live, and that's really going to be the grand finale. That's where you get to see how much progress all of these teams have made over the course of the semester. I really hope you tune in to see them pitch their ventures to the judges and compete for over $20,000 in funding, in non-dilutive funding, free money. Who doesn't love free money? So please, please, please come out to our demo day event, support these teams that are putting in fantastic work, and I cannot wait to see you there.
And unfortunately, Carrie Carden also left. Carrie was the homie, okay? But we have an awesome new director of student ventures, Josh Ambrose, who will be vlogging as well. And he has brought so many cool, innovative ideas and enthusiasm back into FastForward U.
Hey FFU.
When you're working from home, you never know where you may end up. I'm outside my house right now in Westminster, Maryland, while my kids are playing and taking all kinds of phone calls and answering my email from outside. It's a nice break from a Zoom meeting, which I'm about to hop into next. So whether you're working out of a dorm room or some other part of the country, I encourage you, grab those moments, catch some rays outside while you continue to work on your venture, you work on your homework, whatever it is that you have to do, make the most of it.
And not much has changed for me. I've just been working and doing the same social media wise and doing events for you guys virtually. And now I'm back in the space, and I need to revive the plant babies today. So I'm gonna do that after we get through these meetings. But we're just really excited to bring you guys back some new content and keep you guys up to date on what we're doing and what the reality is behind running an incubator space for student entrepreneurs, especially during a global pandemic. So here it is, folks. The real tea from FastForward U. Hey guys. guys, guess who's in space? Today is March 10th and it has been exactly a year since we have stepped foot into this space. It's really crazy to be back. I mean, I've been coming back to water the plant, but it's still crazy. So we are back in the space for a little bit today and it's just really nice to be around lime green all day. The guys are both in meetings, so I'm gonna like creep on them for a little bit, but first we must do the ritual swiping in. We're back. I think Kevin is in one of these. You can hear him, but I didn't want to be super creepy. And then Josh is in this conference room. At least I thought. Oh, there he is. You can see his hands. We spaced out most of the space, so that way it'll be ready for when we reopen. But of course, reopening right now is still staggered. We're doing it in an invite-only basis, obviously, because we want to keep safety at the forefront of all of our actions. And we still need to get filters changed in the building, etc. And we don't want to put ourselves or any of the students we work with at risk. Hopefully things will improve with the vaccines being out and we can get back to normal eventually. Hopefully a more refined normal though, because there's still a lot of things that were wrong with the normal we once knew. Also, can we just talk about my little plant children? They've been horribly neglected for the past year. Oh, there's somebody working out. I don't want them to think I'm creeping on them. Oh yeah, I guess I should mention we are attached to a CrossFit place beneath us. You might hear the music, so that's why.
All right, FastForward U friends, family, community. We are excited to open up this space and have been freshening it up for you, including the return of some classic FFU artwork. We're excited to show it to you. And here is Miss Carrie, who's been hard at work, cleaning up, rearranging, doing all the things. Excited to see you soon.
Go for it.
Good morning, FFU fam. It is Monday morning at 6:30. It is the first official week of us reopening. We're still doing an invite-only basis, but it's really exciting. And today I'm here so early because maintenance is coming to put in our filters for our building.
What's up, FFU fam? This is Kevin, alone board at FastForward U Homewood. So every Monday I'm here in the space and y'all are welcome to come by from 4 to 8 p.m. But first of all, you might have noticed you can see me talk, which is not something you can often see when someone's wearing a mask, but this is a clear mask. Literally Clear Mask is the company, and it's a Hopkins founded startup which is all about creating clear masks, creating a way to actually communicate visually even though you have a medical grade surgical mask on your face. So we actually had some of the Clear Mask folks come over today, did a big photo shoot. They're launching their kids line of clear masks, and they dropped me off a few. So now we can communicate, and isn't that a beautiful thing?
Wanted to do a quick plug for our Alumni Mentorship Network. Did you know that we track over 100 different mentors who have expressed willingness, and not only willingness, but eagerness to give back to student ventures? Reach out to us today and we'll help connect you with the perfect person to help take your venture to the next level through industry connections, time-worn wisdom, or just general advice that may be helpful as you take your next step.
Good morning, guys. So yes, I'm working in my bed right now. I promise I will get up. But one of my favorite things to do in the mornings is to try and come up with some of our Instagram content. And my favorite is the memes. The Meghan Markle interview has me cracking up. The actual interview itself was messed up, and there was a lot of things that were terrible to hear that they had dealt with in the royal palace, but Oprah's stills are perfect for memes, and I'm over here trying to brainstorm some ideas. Hey guys, so I just finished having lunch in this space and I'm laughing because of the difference in this vlog. I think it's so funny because Josh and Kevin are being troopers and they're vlogging with me, and every time they turn in footage I'm like, not because the footage is bad, it's not bad at all. They are so much more, you know, like infomercially than mine. Mine are very informal, and they're like, hey guys, here's what we're gonna do today.
Have you checked out our website recently? Wanted to draw your attention to it. We're constantly updating it, and there's some really good information on there for you. Wanted to draw particular attention to two different pages. The first is our funding page. Everybody always wants the money, and we have a great and growing list of on-campus JHU funding pots that you can apply to. In addition, we list nearly 60 different opportunities that are off campus that are non-dilutive grants for you to apply to. Take a look at them and then reach out to us, and we can help you take your next steps in applying to them. Additionally, wanted to point out our resource page where we have all kinds of helpful guides, office hours, video libraries, and all kinds of different stuff. Some new additions there include discussions about student intellectual property, as well as advising hours for you to get possibility of pro bono services with legal consultation and other helpful professional services. So again, check out the FFU homepage. There's lots there to explore, lots to look at.
I just appreciate them. Josh and Kevin, if you're watching this, I appreciate you so much. But now it is time to water the plants into space. So before I leave, I'm gonna put on my mask because masks are required, okay? I don't know where you've been, but that's what we're doing. I try to do this every time I'm in this space because my little plant children have been parched, okay? They have been dying since quarantine because we haven't been here to really water them as regularly. And I used to have my own little method of how often each one got water. But the first plant we're gonna water is the nearest so I don't mess this up. And he was dying even before COVID because he just doesn't know what he wants. But this, my friends, his name is Gates. This is Jobs. And he likes to leak, so I couldn't water him as often as the other plants. The next plant, the bottom, always reminds me of a pineapple. This is Jamie, and honestly, me and her have a problem. Okay, me and Jamie are not friends. Jamie likes to grow mushrooms, which I think are not the most appealing. And Homegirl doesn't want to listen to me, so I don't really like her. She's not my favorite plant. She's not the most cooperative, and me and her have always had problems. She's the problem child of the group for sure. We have my two little buddies here on our makerspace side. We have Jamie, who gets half, and Oprah, who gets the other. I also have to be careful about how I'm filming because people are working out outside. I just realized I called the wrong plant the wrong name. My last two buddies in that corner were not Jamie, because Jamie's a problem child, and Oprah. It was Javarius. You can tell why I like Javarius. The name is awesome. And last but not least, we have my all-time favorite one. Yes, I have favorites. And it is Benjamin. Benjamin is beautiful. He has big leaves, but he also has a little baby named Franklin. Get it? Super creative, I know. Watering the plants is definitely a workout though, so I'm getting some steps in. But yeah, this is basically what a work week kind of sort of looks like. I'm sure we just pieced together a bunch of random content, but this is our first vlog, so give us a break. We're excited to be back, and we're excited to be back in person. Obviously we're still doing safety precautions and we don't know what the future holds, but we're hoping to be able to still foster a strong community of entrepreneurship here at Hopkins and beyond, and we're excited to share the behind the scenes for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this somewhat random but hopeful vlog, and make sure to subscribe if you guys aren't already, so that way you can stay tuned for more content about FastForward U, entrepreneurship, and more. And we'll see you guys next time. All right, bye guys.